Good evening, campers, and welcome back to Mars. Surviving Mars Bristol Colony. This is episode 4, and when we last left, we had just finished a lot of waiting for our new dome to go up, but it is finally up, and we are going to start finishing a few of the things that are necessary before we build anything inside the dome itself. Primarily connecting the rogue water evaporator that's over here on its own. Couple of goals for today. Well, we'll see if we get to them today. Definitely our next goals is to build a transit system. So we're going to build our first train system from Bristol 1 to Bristol 2. And then we're going to start working on waste rock collection. Looking at building some waste rock collection sites here, kind of in this central area. Trying to find a way to make them integrate better with the landscaping instead of just having like a giant pile of rocks over here and a giant pile of rocks over there. I want to try to integrate them here. So we've got our new dome is up, and our new life support structures here are going up. We're also going to add a couple of water towers and some oxygen towers as well. Let's go ahead and get that started. So that we can focus on other things. So we got 3 towers there, and I hope that 2 can fit there. Yes, so we can fit 2 water towers there, and we will have 2 more O2 tanks there on the side. So let's go ahead and start with our transit system. Go ahead and build our first station there. And again, I'm going to wait until that's done before I start building the actual track. How does that look, by the way? Yeah, there's no stations. So it doesn't matter. This will be my first real time messing with the train system. Normally I rely on the tubes, I think, as I mentioned in a previous episode, so it should be interesting. Just a few more metals necessary. We've only got 2 sols remaining on our founders phase, and that's awesome. Oh, and there goes the drones building our first train station. Pretty heavy on the specialized materials to build that, I can see. 5 machine parts and 10 metals. No concrete, though. We won't be sitting around waiting on concrete production, which, by the way, that's another thing we're going to do. We're going to build our second concrete extractor on the other side of the new dome as well. There. Got quite a few drones pouring out there that might be everything that we need. So that should go up pretty quickly. Yep, there she goes. So the first train station is about to be online. Very nice. So now, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. So now that I can actually see that in practice. So we'll build our next station out here. And that should give us our connection from one dome to the other. Seems like a lot of work just for a... What's that? Oh, it's got a...
Sector scan.
It's got a supply depot underneath it. That's cool. Like I said, a lot of this train stuff is new to me, so we're kind of experimenting as we go. Oh, we are ready to connect our additional life support systems to our... Gonna be a little clustered. Wow. The maintenance guy responsible for working on this would not be happy with how it is laid out, but that's kind of how the game threw it out there. 2 star connectors for those pipe systems. We are looking really, really good on our water and our oxygen. So we're already showing our increased oxygen capacity. And I'd say that once construction's done over here, then we'll see more construction on this way for this part, this station. Today's music selection is another Surviving Mars station. It is Martian Lifestyle Radio. Hope you enjoy it. I didn't design it, but it comes with the game. There goes our setup. There we go. So that adds quite a bit of capacity to our O2 system. That should be nice. We're down to 2 sols remaining. And like there, that was it. So they wanted to finish that construction. Here goes the construction units for our connecting train station. And again, things that are critical to life on Mars get high priority maintenance, including the water towers. I can't believe I didn't have those set up to begin with. It sucks because I kind of feel like a lot of things are high priority, but you know, life support system, if it falls in that tab, it's got to be a priority. Let's have a closer look at this little station. That's really cool. So there's cargo, and there's a spot for the passengers to get on board, and they will hop out of the dome here, jump on the train, and ride it over to the secondary dome. What's going on in our dome today? We've got Jack here who's entire life is dedicated to standing on this platform and watching water pour down out of the reclamation center. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
It's a rough life here on Mars. You can't prepare for addiction.
Seriously? He's an alcoholic? Oh no. So, okay, I get it, but in real life, you'd be heavily screened for that trait, especially in an advanced society like this, and you would not be coming to Mars if you were an alcoholic. Alcohol is not the answer, my friend. And however, we are going to build a space bar, which gives me the feeling that's going to be trouble later on. Surviving Mars, both the game and the concept, it's pretty much comes down to the fact that machines are not the problem. The windmills, the fuel refinery, the power generation, all that stuff is fine. That stuff can be managed. It's the alcoholic that we have in our midst that has decided to... what was he? Which one is he? Beak, I think? Dude's name is Kung Fu. Okay. Yep. Hey, that's Chad. That's the guy, I think. No. Chad's in a white. So the alcoholic is running the food court. And he's promoting healthy eating. Well, I mean, there's something good's coming out of that, I guess. I wonder what Chad does for a living. Oh, that's no, that's him. He's a scientist. All right. How are we looking over here? So we've accomplished our first goal of connecting our life support system now. So we have our additional evaporator, our new Moxie running, and oh wow, our power generation is a little too close for comfort. A little too close for comfort there. Waste rock. I wanted to look at that. So I'm going to put one there. And then, like I said, I'm trying to find a way to integrate these into the landscape. So we are... Wow, that was a huge spike in power. I don't know what that was. We didn't change anything, and we just dropped down. So we're going to power there. And unfortunately, I didn't build it close enough to the dome, so we're going to need power there. Got our waste sites popping up. I kind of wish that wasn't a high priority for them, but I mean, I guess. So we are one medal away. Like we will have power when that goes, when that station goes online, so that's good. We are down to our last 36 hours, not real time, but game time, of our Founders stage, which will free us up, give us the achievement, and allow us to begin planting new colonists on Mars. I don't think we're going to be ready for that because we still need to finish the train system and put some buildings in that dome, specifically residences. We need a place for people to live. However, that's right. We do have places over here, don't we? And yeah, so let's go with that. Oh, that took up a whole section. So then let's do a bit of landscaping. Let's make a stone garden there, and I think that's it. Dome 1 is finished. Completely packed up. And I believe these are our resources coming here. So apartments are going to be good to have. We'll also build apartments over here. I don't think we'll be building any more of these cool trailer parks here. These are neat, but I need more. We're going to need more residences than 4 at a time. Wow, 25 pieces of concrete. Wow, things are already looking a little bit cleaner. Oh, our trains are done. So, track from here. Oh no. There we go. Oh, that's cool. First Martian tram system is now designed. Actually gives kind of our colony kind of a cool look. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of that stupid overlay. Very nice. We've got our drones pouring out with concrete. So I guess their tracks are made out of concrete. We've got concrete being, oh, we're already at 19 over here. Looking good. I would imagine we'll see the track go up any minute. That's a lot of delivery. Track. Oh, it needs 72. Wow. So that track needs almost as much as the dome from yesterday. Oh, wow. Okay. So we're not going to be sitting around paying attention to that one very much. Let's focus on some other stuff. So we get apartments. And what else do we need? So we need some dome services. So we'll go with an electronics store, open air gym. This is going to be kind of an entertainment center, I think. Space bar, which I'm pretty sure that Beak or whatever his name is, the alcoholic, is going to freaking love. I'm not so sure I'm happy about that. Ooh, an amphitheater. It's kind of neat. And then... Oh, it's a small grocer. Okay. So let's put a grocer over here. And then in the center... I need one that's... Is that one? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. And then... I think that's going to be mostly entertainment. And then we need... What are we going to do? Does that make sense? Apartments. And I'm probably going to overtax our power system. But we really need to try some of this stuff. Okay. And then I think that's kind of all we really should put here for now. And then a small garden. So make sure it's all. So that's it. So the next and we're already, yep, we're already at a power deficit. I figured. So we got to start building. And this is going to be a lot of stuff in our queue, but it's stuff that really, really needs to be done. All right. So once those windmills are up, that should offset the power drain a little bit. I don't think it's going to be enough to sustain us for long term, but again, part of diversifying the power grid. Just makes me wonder, you know, what's the priority here? So we've got concrete rolling into the apartments. Construction on the track is still going on. And it's going to get rough too once, let's do this. Let's turn the dome off for a minute until we get a couple of windmills up, because we're not far off. Maybe, I think it was 2 energy. So if we can get 1 or 2 windmills up, that'll be enough to offset that. I'm worried about nighttime when the lights and all the other stuff comes on and our power requirement kind of goes through the roof. That's when we're really going to be struggling. So the open air gym seems to be the drone's first priority over there. We've got machine parts being delivered. Okay. So that would mean 39 of the 72. Do we have any prefabs? We don't have any concrete extractor prefabs. Because if I did, it would make sense to put down another concrete extractor. But if I don't, it's just going to jam up the production queue, and we're going to be stuck with a concrete extractor just as part of the random list of buildings that are being constructed at the moment. Let's make this one a high priority. Because if I can get 1, all I need is 1. Oh, so our power consumption has dropped down again. That's weird. I wonder why it jumps like that. There's something that's functioning. 41 to 72. It's odd. There's something in the colony that's functioning hard enough to drain our power. Like, because we go from 53 to -2. But now that I've turned the dome back on, we're at 53, and power generation is good. But something out there is really taking up our energy, whatever that is. So we're at 43 out of 72, so we're looking good there. And we've still got a lot of our waste rock being handled, which is kind of nice. It's nice to be consolidating a lot of that stuff. It would be nicer if some of those drones would focus on other things, but I understand there's only so much concrete we can produce at a time. I like that one. Let's check out the different... Oh, does this one have a different appearance? No? That's a lot of waste rock. And that's a lot of drones that are just determined to make sure that we clean up our act around here. Bristol Colony will not be known for its waste. We're only carving up the surface of an alien planet. We want to be responsible with the waste that we create, right? Here. Oh, we have our open air gym. Excellent. So we now have a gym, and so a lot of specialized resources have already been delivered. We're waiting on concrete, a lot of concrete. Let's go ahead and do that. I couldn't remember if I brought a Stirling generator or not, and I did not. That's fine. This needs to be like super high priority on people's list at the moment. So let's pause this at the moment. Let's pause all of this at the moment. I need the concrete extractor to be kind of the focus. Let's see if this will give our drones a little bit of focus. Alright, so we got machine parts delivered there. Plus, it'll give us a chance to rebuild our levels of concrete. A couple of depots out here. I say out here, but now it's part of the network, or it should be. Yeah. Oh, it's just outside. Yep, just outside. Well, that's going to be cutting it close, isn't it? Oh, never mind. That's much further. Okay. I don't know what I was looking at earlier. So we've got enough for... Whoops. My stuff to be lined up properly here. There we go. Hey, only 5 hours left in our founders stage. Where are all my drones? Got here machine parts coming. We need metals, people. Can you guys help build the extractor? I guess not. Picking up electronics and delivering electronics. Oh, that's right. They're still building the stuff inside the dome. At this point, we're trying to kind of balance out the production here. Only 2 hours to go, and our colonists will have survived 10 sols on Mars. And they have a lot to show for it. They really do. There's a lot going on in this colony. There's a lot. 1 hour to go. Well, I don't guess that's going to make much of a difference. So let's just go ahead and open it back up. Because those don't require concrete anyway. Probably just a big mistake. There's a lot of things that are... Probably too many things that are under construction at the moment. Oh, that requires concrete, doesn't it? Doing over here on the track. 51 out of 72, so track should be going up pretty quickly. And I think, oh wow, I think we got most of our waste rock taken care of. The colony looks much cleaner than it did earlier when we got started. And our apartment complex here, 20 out of 25, so very soon we'll have plenty of space.
This
Hey.
will go down in history.
It's a long-time dream of human civilization as a whole to settle another world has come true. To be among the people who made this happen makes me feel enthusiastic and proud. Colony has been evaluated positively and additional colonists can be called from Earth. We have passed our founders stage. We are no longer trapped with 12 or 14 colonists that we have initially brought. Which is fine, because we're technically still stuck with them because we don't have the resources to bring anybody here. We won't be able to do that until at least we get the apartment complexes up and running, until I can make sure that I've got enough space for them to live. And that's actually a fail-safe the game has. So if it detects that you're trying to bring more colonists to the planet than you have available habitats, it won't let you bring them. So we'll be stuck with this anyway. So hoping that we get metals delivered. Let's see if we can turn these off. Yeah, so it turned around. We've got plenty of metals. Let's do this. Let's order a rocket. Prefabs. Okay. And just like that, Revelation is on her way back to Mars, bringing us goodies. It may not have been a life or death delivery, but I think it's important. $58 out of 72. Looking good. What's this guy doing? He's going to recharge. Do we not have metals at all? Oh. Totally forgot that I had this guy out there waiting to unload his cargo. I'm liking how this is turning out. This is a cool looking colony. And we're just getting started, really. I mean, sure, technically we're about 4 hours into the game, but a city builder like this can go for many, many hours. And this is one of the fun parts of it is getting started, and then we're going to start terraforming, because that's ultimately our goal, is to start the terraforming process and to turn Mars green. So later on, at some point, assuming that our colonists don't go insane and mutiny and murder each other, we'll be terraforming the surface of Mars. So red Mars to green Mars, which both of those are fantastic books, by the way. What are we doing here? 61 out of 72, so what are they bringing? Electronics, machine parts. Wonder why I had to select that again. Oh, he's got a cargo load. His cargo hold is packed with what we need to finish the concrete extractor on the other side. Hopefully he can get that unloaded and some of our drones can get to work over here. Oh, you know what I just thought of? Instead of a garden, we actually we need a hydroponics farm more than anything, because we need food. I just thought of that as the oh, it's doing maintenance. Yep, that's weird. Send them back to collect more resources. I don't know if there's a way to set that with some waypoints, but that would certainly be nice. Okay. Oh, we've got some serious maintenance that needed to be done out here. 66 out of 72. The track will be going up here in a few minutes. That's cool. And once our second concrete extractor is up and running, our production speed will be greatly increased. So we're at 28 hours of storage, 2 weeks of oxygen, and just over a week of water. Cool.
Sector scanned.
So a couple of new anomalies found. There we go. Okay. Here goes our explorer. Which we haven't looked at our research. How's our research coming along? Oh, we're right there.
Research complete.
There it is. We've got some maintenance issues popping up over here. Metals seem to be a problem, which is strange because we have enough of them. But I guess it's a good thing that Revelation will be here shortly because it's carrying quite a few metals. Yeah, I know. We're always low on concrete because we need it for everything. So, tram system's going up here in a second. 69 out of 72. Yeah, nothing's been delivered out here. I mean, it is kind of out here as compared to this being the central part of the colony and then everything else out here. Okay, so our water tower still is back online, but our O2 system there is not functioning. We are waiting on a single piece of concrete, and here it comes. The last piece before we are able to establish a connection between our domes. take a while to build? Oh, look at this. Here comes a bunch of guys to do the job. Very nice. Wow, I guess unless we're like have some serious material output, this is a lot of work for a simple piece of train track. Wow. Well, at least we won't be losing concrete anymore, so we can turn all of these locations back on. Where's this guy going? Oh, he's going to build the power cable. Oh, hey, it's done. Okay. That's awesome. That's going to be such relief on this side.
Resources are low.
And yeah, it won't be functional to start, but... And up goes our power cable. Or at least part of it. Oh. What a challenge on patience this whole experience has been. And you guys are doing a good job. You're just taking forever. Alright, there's that power drain again, but we have the first of our new windmill array going up. So we should see there we go. So this an additional 5. And not far away from seeing others go up. So I think that's the metals destined to fix the O2 tank down here. This little drone here. I don't know if you can see him. Little drone there is carrying what we need. Oh, we're so close. We've got our concrete extractor completed. It's just missing that one little piece. How you doing over here, buddy? Because we desperately need our cable completed. What about the apartments? Are the apartments any closer? I mean, everything around here is just kind of fighting for what little concrete we have. I can imagine that if the planning for this colony was actually run by like a board of directors, there'd be like a bunch of people in a room screaming and yelling that they all need resources and they are all top priority. Alright, there comes our little dude to fix. Hey, that open air gym is kind of nice. Look at that. And we are about to double our concrete production. Thank God, finally. Oh, and a rocket has arrived. Just in time. So we now have officially have our second concrete production facility, 2 domes, and we are just a few minutes away from completing our train track. We've got 1 building done in Bristol 2.
Anomaly found.
Ooh.
We've analyzed material from the anomaly, and it completely validates our hypothesis on abiogenic petroleum.
So let's go with the reduced cost of engineering. So we've got 1 more piece of concrete. Oh, they finished the park. Check out this little stone park. Come on, guys, you've got to be happy in this place. Even Beak the alcoholic has got to be enjoying himself. Oh, and the apartments are done, and they are going up. So the first of 2 new apartment complexes here at Bristol. 1 in Dome 1 and 1 in Dome 2. Dome 1 is almost like an industrial and habitation area. The second
Sector
dome
scanned.
has a lot of entertainment, nursery, casino, bar, and the gym. Seems like a place that people would go to just kind of relax and enjoy themselves. The track is almost done out there, so a lot of cool new stuff going up here, looking good. That oxygen tank was set to medium priority maintenance. That's why it was sitting there flashing. There we go. That fixed it. Like I said, the colonizing Mars, it's not the machines you have to worry about. It's the people. And there's Revelation unloading its cargo. Those are nice apartments. Let's see in here. A nice little place to sunbathe. And it looks like there's going to be some entertainment spots up here on the roof. I was trying to get it to not turn around so quickly. That you can hang out on top of the apartment complex, on top of the roof, and stare out at the wondrous industrial horizons of Mars. There we go. So we have 24 spots in that apartment complex. That is cool. And our train is done.
Anomaly analyzed.
So it's nighttime. People are heading to rest. We've got our second windmill of our new array going up. Oh, we got a lot of concrete over here that is not being handled. Oh, we need to put a We need to put a drone hub over this way. Yeah. And that one is a prefab. I don't like that there. Yeah, let's put it on that side maybe, I guess. And when someone finally gets out here to see what we got going on, there's a lot of concrete waiting to be picked up that could be used for some of these construction projects that are waiting. That definitely...
There's more to the barren environs of the red...
Okay, so we got new technology. Oh, what do we got here? Okay. So we're starting to see a lot of technologies appear that are for the benefit of our comforter. Ah, going to pick up concrete. Nice. Somebody over there saw what was going on. So everything's been unloaded. So let's get this bad boy out of here. Not bad. Our drones were on it. Completely unloaded. Delivered some prefabs. Thank you for your service, Revelation, for supporting the Bristol colony. Goes our next windmill. So that looks like that's going to be kind of the primary focus down here. Is fixing up this the new windmill array. Okay, now we've got some drones up here that have figured out, hey, there's concrete up here that we could come and pick up. Expanding our resources a little bit, and that'll definitely help loosen the demand over here on that one. And there goes our drone hub prefab, which will increase the speed in which they're delivering and processing construction requests on this side of town. There we go. Oh, we've got more drones coming out. Look at that. Boy, where were you guys earlier? We really needed all these drones earlier and this second concrete extractor. Those apartments should go up in no time. Right. Let's take a look here. One last aerial survey. It's getting harder and harder to get the entire colony in the shot at one time. But there she is, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of episode 4, Bristol Colony is ready to invite its second round of colonists. We have one dome that is primarily living and industrial, and then we have a secondary dome that is looks like all fun and games at the moment, with a couple of work things spread in there. We just started our secondary concrete extractor, and we finished our first tram system. So we now officially have a train system on Mars from between the two domes. Nobody's used it yet, but nobody has a reason to use it because the other dome is technically not active because the construction is not finished. So we'll have to see what happens when things get online and see how the colonists end up using that for their benefit. Lots of cool stuff still to come. Thank you for continuing to watch. I'm Commander Exorcist. Take care, fly safe, watch your backs, and I will see you out there. Good night, everybody.